Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and today in this video I'm going to be showing you how you create a digital marketing strategy for any business. There are a lot of freelancers and agency owners who get stuck at that point where they have to make a digital marketing strategy for their clients. So we are going to take a business, a demo business, and we are going to step by step make it strategy. We are going to do competitor analysis and a lot of other things that are needed in this while creating marketing strategy. So make sure to watch the video from start to end and make sure to subscribe, like and comment on this video. I will be more than happy to answer your queries. So without wasting any time, let's get started. Okay guys, so welcome back. So before proceeding with the steps, we need to understand why we need a strategy before proceeding with any client or any business to market. So if we just proceed without a strategy, it's something like wandering without a proper direction. So if we don't have a plan, if we don't have a direction, it's similar to wandering on the roads without any kind of direction. So what happens when we don't have a strategy? We blindly start to spend money because, as I said, if we won't be having any direction, it won't be clear to us that where to spend the money and how to spend the money. So it will clearly be blind. And secondly, it helps us in making decisions on actual data. Now, every niche that we work in has a data, like what is the performance really in terms of the ads, in terms of what our competitors are doing. So we can make directions based on them, on their data. So without a strategy, we won't be clear of what actually are the mediums to work from in terms of their marketing, and this will leave us stuck in between. And third, as I mentioned, the direction is important before proceeding with any marketing strategy, or not just the marketing, it's applied to all the things in real life. If we won't be having any kind of plan, we will stuck at one place and we can proceed further. So I hope that's clear. Let's just move forward. I tried my best to make it as simple as possible for you to just understand why do we need a strategy. I hope that would be clear. If you would be having any question, you can just drop a comment in there. I'll be answering all your questions. So before we proceed actually with, as I said, that we will be going with a step by step. We'll be taking a business and we'll be making its strategy, just planning and everything, and then we can decide at the end what works, what would work and what won't work in terms of that business. So let me clear one thing. It's a broad thing actually. It's out of the scope of this one video to cover all of the things, like if we just decide a particular audience and we cannot make all the content calendar for them for social media marketing, prepare the ads. This would be just to streamline the way towards the actual marketing strategy. So if these are the fundamentals, if that would be clear to you, you can make any strategy for any business you wish to. So it's a tutoring school that provides teaching for OA level studies, academics, and it is based in United Kingdom, London. And so number one thing, we need to understand the goal of business, the nature of business, and where it is, the location. Okay, this is the number one fundamental of making a strategy. So goal of business, after having a meeting with the business owner or your client, you would have understood these important things before proceeding towards the marketing strategy. So in this case, in terms of this business, its main goals are more exposure, more reach, more qualified leads. Okay, and in terms of the nature of this business, this is online and offline both. It deals in the local as well as gives online classes to the children who wish to have the teachings of these OA levels academics. So this is the second part. You need to understand these things and the location. These are the first parts, the steps. Okay, it's in the Fitzrovia, London. Okay, so these are this is the first part. So the target audience, you have to think about what would be the target audience of that business. In that case, there would be the two, primary and the secondary. Okay, primary, I would consider the parents of those children 40 to 50 years old, and secondly would be the children 14 to 19 who are into OA levels classes. Okay, so these are the two target audience which we are taking as our main, main thing. So the buyer persona, you can make use of ChatGPT, you can make use of Bard, you can make use of other AI tools, and also you can put your thinking into that, like what would be the buyer persona in terms of that. So I've made the buyer persona for both of them. The primary, which are the parents, Mrs. Johnson, let's say 45 years old, parent of an O-level student, 40 to 50 years as we discussed. The location, urban areas, middle to upper middle class families. The occupation would be professional or the business person. We are just taking that because mostly the OA levels are being afforded by business persons or upper middle class people most of the times. So the goals, all of these things would be defined in here. I'll be providing you this whole document so that you can read it in detail and perform accordingly. So the motivation wants the best for their child, of course, and looks for the tutoring services. Interests would be invests in their child's extracurricular and academic development. Preferred communication would be WhatsApp, Facebook, etc. So in terms of the preferred communications, mostly the people between 40 to 50 years old age group would prefer emails, WhatsApp, or phone calls. They won't be on, Messenger most of the times and other chats on social media. So these three are the primary ones to be considered. So secondly, the secondary one is children 14 to 19 years old. Let's say David, 16 years old, doing O levels. Age would be 15 to 19. Location, of course, the urban areas, the middle to upper middle class neighborhoods. Education, the OA levels, currently studying. Okay, so the purpose of this buyer persona is to put our thinking in real life and just to compare what actually would our prospect or our customer would have characteristics, these specific characteristics. What would they be? So this is just for that purpose. So in terms of the goals, higher grades, of course, excel in the subjects, mathematics, physics, English, etc. And the challenges they would be facing, definitely managing time between academics and extracurricular activities, like understanding the topics and their subjects, mathematics, physics, etc. And the high expectations, peer pressures, in all that. So the motivation would be wants to achieve academic success, of course, and the interests, active on social media platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. The preferred communications through WhatsApp, email updates, webinars, or YouTube videos. Okay, now the purpose also, another purpose of making this buyer persona would be to understand where can we find our audience on, I mean the social media platforms. In terms of our primary buyer, let's say the parents, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube would be the ideal ones to target this audience. And for the youngsters, for the teenagers, mostly they would be on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Snapchat. So the next part is competitors. Like, we have to research the competitors, what they are doing, and we have to make a complete analysis on their competitors. We have to search from their Google search, we have to search from the meta ads library, we have to go through all the Facebook page, related pages, the groups, etc. So in that case, just for your ease, I have made a spreadsheet and I've pasted a link, and you would get actually that you would get that template also. You can see, if I just zoom in, here are all the competitors that are within that niche. And here I've made a template whether they are on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, Snapchat, GMB. Okay, and I put yes on all just to make sure that I get to know what they are working aggressively on later on when I would be making a SWOT analysis and any related research on that. Okay, guys, so you can use some of these ways to find your competitors. Google search. Now, if I just go to Google and I write OL level tutor in Fitzrovia, London, okay, and I just press enter, you can see there are a lot of people who are running Google ads and who are ranking organically on Google search. And then in this area, you can see there are a lot of businesses, and this is called a GMB, and you can find your competitors in between. You just have to, of course, filter them, but that's not something that's really complicated. That's not very complicated. So this is one of the way. You just have to put your seed keywords on Google search in here, and put your location, your target location, and just see the magic. There will be all of your competitors. You just have to filter which ones are exactly giving the services as your client or your business is giving. Okay, and another way is the meta ads library. So if we go to meta ads library here, I just search for OA level tutor. Okay, and make sure you select your location, your target location in here, and let me just zoom in, and you can see there are a lot of ads. These are your competitors. You just have to, as I said, filter all the relevant ones that you want to focus on. So there are a lot of ads people are running, and you can also take an example of their ads which they're running, of course. And this is the second way. Okay, the third way which you can follow is the Google My Business. It's similarly, as I mentioned, if we just scroll down and you can see, click on more business in here, and this will show you all the relevant businesses in that particular area. Okay, and you just can filter later on. So this is the third way. The fourth way you can use is the Yelp. Just go to the Yelp, and I just search for tutoring services and I just gave the target location in here. Okay, and you can see this is my target location, Fitzrovia, and here these are the competitors. Okay, you can find their websites, their social media platforms to make a research on later on. So you can see that's their website. Okay, so just make a report or an analysis after that, like that way. It's a template, okay, and just put all the relevant competitors. Make sure you research at least 7 to 10 competitors at the beginning, and you just take an inspiration from them. You just look at what they are doing and what they are not doing in terms of, actually it's a SWOT analysis. I'll make another video on how to make a SWOT analysis on the competitors, and then just put all the relevant social media platforms that we researched earlier and put in yes or any word that sounds good to you, just to make sure that we understand it perfectly. Okay, so guys, after completing your competitor analysis, make sure you do it in a proper way, just to understand what people are doing in your niche. Okay, so after that, we need to understand what people are searching about their niche. Okay, so if I just search OA level tuition in Google search, I can see that these are the suggested ones. This means that people are searching for these keywords on Google actively. This means that people are searching the commercial intent keyword. Okay, so in commercial intent keyword means people are looking to buy something, people are looking to enroll in something. This is called commercial one. Okay, so here you can see A level tuition near me, A level tuition London near me, center. So this is called a commercial keyword. Okay, commercial intent keyword. Okay, just to make it more prominent or understandable, I just added this in here. Okay, so this is just pointing or denoting that this is the commercial intent. And also, if I just write OA levels on Google search, I can see there people are also searching for informational keywords like O-level tuition, research date, subjects, resources, tuition fees, equivalence calculator. So these are all the informational intent keywords where people are searching for any kind of information related to that niche. Okay, so here is the indication for these two screenshots I put in. Okay, so this points to informational intent and this one for commercial intent. Okay, we understand that what people are searching for in the specific niche. Okay, and then look for the Google Keyword Planner. Just put your keyword on your Google Keyword Planner and look for the keywords. Okay, I just put A-level tuition here. Okay, and you can see A-level tutor near me, tutor near me. So these are all the commercial keywords. All right, and after that you need to go to Google Trends too. Now Google Trends is a tool that shows the current trends of people, what they are searching. Okay, just put your seed keyword. For example, I put GCE advanced level, that points to A-level, and these are all the related queries. Okay, A-level results, past papers, AQA chemistry. So this is also an informational intent. This shows us that this niche is showing us that people are searching for both the informational and the commercial search intent, both of them. Okay, and we have to make our strategy, our SEO strategy, our marketing strategy based on this specifically. Okay, if we are having the informational strategy, informational intent, then of course we will be adding blogs to our marketing or SEO strategy that would help us in getting organic traffic, and ultimately we can drive that traffic to enroll in our courses. Okay, all right guys, so now we have understand how to do a competitor analysis, how we are going to find our competitors, and how we are going to put all of our competitors in a template, and then we can take decisions later on. Now what we are going to do is to find out the offers that they are offering. Okay, now when I say the offers, that means what they are actually offering their clients or their customers in terms of the in terms of the offers, in terms of any promotion they are offering. It can be anything, like in the case of this business. Okay, you can also take help from ChatGPT. You can take also help from the practical ways via your competitors' websites. If you couldn't find that, you can also use any AI tool to understand what would be the best offers for that niche or business. Okay, so in terms of that business, helping students secure higher grades, when you will use this hook as help your child get secure high grades, if you will show this sentence to the parents or even our secondary audience, that they are the children 14 to 19, if they will see that statement, that there's someone that would help us in securing high grades, then they would definitely be attracted to that. Okay, and offering support in critical subjects, very good, this one, and positioning the institution as a great way for higher education success. Okay, so catering to both in-person and online learning preferences. So if your client or your business is offering any discount, you can also add that, like let's say 15% off on your first subject, let's say, anything like that. I just made that in hurry, so there's a lot of room for improvement. There's always room for improvement, that so you can make or consult with your client if they are providing any discounts on anything, or let's say free admission fee, or no, it's better if you write no admission fee. This would work also nicely in terms of the hook and related stuff. So that's how you understand what can be the best offers that we can offer. Alright guys, so now we have made a comprehensive understanding of the, the business, where the business niche stands actually. Now, what's next? We have now, as I said, the comprehensive understanding of where our business niche stands, and now we can see where actually our business online presence stands. Okay, we have to check now what's the current condition of their online presence, or all of the required criteria that we use in while making a marketing strategy. So let's understand. We saw that our business will just look into our business current criteria, and we will put together all of the points that need to be fixed. Now we can see has Facebook and Instagram page only. This business which we are working currently on, this has only the Facebook and Instagram page only, and this doesn't have any branding. Okay, if I just go to Instagram and just we search for this one, and you can see everything looks random. You can see in here green. So there's no proper branding that will make people identify it as a business, and with the help of the colors, and with the help of the fonts and all that. So branding would be necessary. Okay, of course the paid ads would be necessary. The paid ads, we will have to leverage the paid ads for that. Needs few SEO optimizations. So you can just check the for SEO optimizations with any tool, SEO audit report tool. There would be many free tools you can find on Google. Okay, and if I just click on this one, that's it. Okay, so just put the website name in here. Sorry, the website URL. I just copied that and I put it here and click on audit. This is just a basic way to check for the SEO audit. If you have an expertise in SEO, you can also make a report actually on the SEO optimizations, whether they are done correctly or not. So yeah, and especially I can see that most of the keywords, the primary keywords, this website is missing. Okay, and such as the best online OL level tutoring classes near me, near London, near this area that the business is in. Not sure why isn't working, but we have to optimize the website for few of the keywords, the main keywords. Okay, and also if the business is operational in the local area, then we will be adding GMB listing. Okay, GMB listing would be necessary in terms of this business. So for this business, there's no GMB currently. Okay, and as we mentioned or discussed earlier in our what people are searching this part, we observed that people are searching for the informational keywords too. Okay, that means there is also the informational intent. Okay, so that clearly gives us a signal that go for a blog on the website. Now here we understood that we need to work on the remaining platforms. Okay, create organic social media content based on primary and secondary audiences. Okay, create content according to them. Okay, and we were discussing the blog. Okay, the blog would be necessary because we found that our niche has informational intent in it. Okay, and as we discussed, the GMB listing would be necessary, and optimizations on them would be necessary, such as to improve the rankings of the GMB. Of course, we would need reviews, we would need citations for that, and a lot of other things that needs to be keep in mind before working on GMB. Okay, so that's the summary of the current condition. Okay, now this has made our way more clear. This has made this has streamlined our process in a more better way. Okay, now as I mentioned earlier, planning all the things in all of the, in one video is not possible. It's out of the scope of this one video. Okay, and we need to make sure that we understand the niche, the offerings, the services, and everything that's within. Okay, and I really hope that I created a value for you, and I believe there would be many things that would be clear to you in this video. Make sure to like, subscribe for more amazing content, and do not forget to subscribe. Okay, if you would be having any question, just drop a comment. You would be getting all these resources in the description. You can find that whole document just for your ease, so you can just look at it later on whenever you need it and perform the operations accordingly. So thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. Bye bye.